What is going on, you guys? So in the last video you guys seen a new reveal, a new face in the family. Don't know if she's gonna be staying with us, but yeah. So I don't have one, but I have two 95 Civics, and in the previous video I kind of explained, I don't know, I've always loved the 95 Civic, and found two really good deals, although they need some work and love. I'm not too sure of the history on one of them, but the history on this car is pretty cool. So an older gentleman owned this car. I don't know if anyone else has owned this car before him, but it was his car. He got a newer car. The car sat in the garage, and the girl went to my school, actually, and I've never seen this car once in my parking lot, but I probably would have cried if I seen it in my parking lot. But so she had it for a while, you know, graduated, moved on and stuff, got a new car, and I got this car for a really good deal. And yeah, so as you guys can see, you know, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it's not the worst Civic I've seen ever. So, you know, and the cool thing about this car is this car was not beat on. It was not treated bad, you know. You know, her dad kept this car well maintained. But if you guys know Hondas, you know the basic rust. So the floor panels on this car are beautiful. And yeah, so it just has the basic, you know, quarter panel rust. And the only two really kind of like rotted out parts are these on the inner welds on both sides. And then this fender is a little crushed in. She hit something at some point. And then I don't know if this is the OEM glass. Actually it's probably not, because it would say the Honda thing there, but don't notice really any damage in the roof. But you guys should always pay attention to when you're buying cars. If you see this, the hood's flown up. So obviously at some point the hood flew up on this thing. It is attached on, like, latched, but so I don't know if sorry guys, I don't know if the latch is bad or not, but the hood did fly up. Now let me put the hood prop up and we'll be back. Okay, so hood's open. If you don't know about Hondas, this is the coolest hood in the world. But yeah, so this is a DX. So the DX comes with a 1.5. This is a D series motor. And yeah, so seems like this thing can use a valve cover gasket. Also, I need to get a new power steering rack for this, as this one is bad. It's left a pretty decent sized puddle. So I need to get one of them. I guess the motor has antifreeze in this cylinder. They have a new radiator, new thermostat, that jazz. Although I've never really ran the car long enough to see if it's really a head gasket issue or anything. Literally, I mean, you do smell antifreeze inside the car if you have the heat on and stuff. So it might be a heater core, something like that. Still need to diagnose that. But drove this thing all the way back home. Not one, like, cloud of smoke. Usually when your head gasket's bad, you just see a fat ass cloud. Didn't see that with this car, so still need to diagnose that. And the sad thing, not really sad, I'm pretty cool with it. It's an automatic, so, you know, depends on who you are. Me, got surgery on my leg, so the plan was, this is a 95, gonna put this car on the road, it's automatic, and just, you know, daily it. But with DMV being closed because of COVID, haven't really been able to do that, and the power steering rack is shot, so this car kind of got put on the back burner. But I am talking to some people, and yeah, so this car will be drivable pretty soon. So yeah, let's hop in the interior. So on the inside of this thing, I haven't vacuumed it yet, so I'm sorry. It's not as bad, but it's bad. So this thing is super clean on the inside. It's really nice. Have OEM carpets, which I think is pretty sick. And really the only modification is the radio. The radio and speakers were upgraded. But I think one of the coolest things ever, and something that I do with my cars, I'm doing it for the Civic. I did it for the Neon. This car came with a little book about everything that's been done. So here, you know, literally it goes all the way up until I think 2013. Yeah, right here's the last entry. And the car has that many miles, so I mean, you know, who knows what could have happened in that time frame. But I think it's super cool. They have this, and there's still paperwork and stuff on the car about, you know, the timing belt being done, stuff like that, and I love that. The only thing that I'm missing that I would really want is a 95 like manual book for this car. I think it would be sick. And I mean, other than that, guys, that's about it. You know, nothing too special. I want to get a fender, get a hood, and fix that rear rust, and possibly get this thing painted. I'm not sure if I want to keep this thing the OEM, or if I want to do the Fast and the Furious look also with this one. I'm not too sure. Always back and forth. But yeah, so if you guys have any names for her in the, you know, just mention that down below. And maybe we'll get a name for her. So that's about it. I don't know what else to really talk about. But yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a fat like, comment down below. We need a name. And as always, guys, subscribe for more. And don't forget to check out the Instagram, as I post on Instagram a lot. So yeah. Peace out.